Hello, I am Seth Boerboom, member of St. Stephen Lutheran Church, and this is your short Sunday message for June 28th. Aloha, bienvenidos, mi casa es su casa, willkommen. Regardless of the language, it all means the same thing. Welcome. Now, for the past couple weeks, we have been listening to Jesus' instructions to his disciples, his go forth, share the good news, along with the warnings and the precautions of what will come their way. Now, as we wrap up the 10th chapter of Matthew's Gospel, he has one last little bit of advice for his disciples. He who welcomes you welcomes me, and he who welcomes me also welcomes he who sent me. Whoever welcomes a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. Whoever receives a righteous man in the name of a righteous man should also receive their reward. And he who gives even a cold glass of water to a little one in need should also receive their reward. A small glass of cold water to a little one in need. Who are these little ones? They could be children, the elderly, the abused, the abandoned, the scapegoats, the outcasts of society. And a small glass of water? Why a small glass of water? Because it's the most simple gift that one can give to another. Now, hospitality was very important to Jesus, because for Jesus this meant acceptance. Jesus was not found congregating amongst the rich and the wealthy and the well-to-do. No, Jesus was found with his arms around lepers, dining with tax collectors, forgiving the sins of adulterers. I want to share a story about a very wealthy man who just obtained himself a brand new vehicle. Now, he was on his way home from work, and he noticed out of his side window a small child waving his arms trying to get his attention. Now, this wealthy man, thinking, I've got better things to do, continues on his way and ignores the child. He comes to a red light shortly after and hears a loud thud outside of his vehicle. He gets out and looks and finds a brick which had dented the trunk of his brand new vehicle. There was the boy. He grabs the boy and says, "You juvenile delinquent, you're going to pay for this, or I'm taking you to jail." The boy, crying, said, "My mother is at home on the floor of our apartment, and I'm pretty sure she is dying. Our phone has been cut off, and I've been trying for 10 minutes to get someone's attention. You can send me to jail, but will you please call a doctor for my mom first?" The man, ashamed, said, "I am a doctor. Where is your mother?" So the boy leads him to the apartment, and the man begins performing CPR and calls an ambulance. The boy, sobbing, said to the man, "Is my mom going to live?" "Yes, son, your mom is going to be just fine." "Oh, good. Then I guess it was worth it for me to throw that brick at your car. You can take me to prison now." The man said, "You're not going anywhere, for it's my fault that you even had to throw a brick." After tending to the woman's needs, the man left, and on his way home, he vowed that he would leave that dent in his new trunk as a reminder that not everyone who is in need has a brick to throw. You see, sometimes in life, we are going to be the hosts, and sometimes we are the guest. So that seemingly minuscule cold glass of water that we extend to someone in need may be the very same glass of water, encouraging words, or comforting hug that we, in return, may need. You see, when we show God's love to another through our love for another, we bring that person into relationship with Christ, which is the very reason that Jesus commissioned his disciples all those years ago, so that others can experience Christ's love through the love of the disciples. And that is the gospel. That is why we too have been commissioned by Christ, to share his love to others through our love for others. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.